Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss a Facebook Hacker Cup Qualification 2020 round question, and this is a very interesting question. Let's see how the question goes. So we are at city 1 and we need to travel to city N, and via traversing from any city I to I plus 1, if at I we had k liters of tank that is full, at I plus 1 the tank capacity get reduced to k minus 1. So from moving from I city to I plus 1 city, we need to have k which is greater than 0. So this is the condition, and we need to reach nth city. Okay, now there are some conditions that are also provided. So for example, first of all, drive along the road from current city to adjacent one using up to 1 gallons of gas. You may not do this if your tank is empty. So if k is equal to 0, we cannot move from I to I plus 1. But it's fine if your tank becomes empty as a result. So it is fine that if k is equal to 1 here and I move from I to I plus 1, at I plus 1 the k will be equal to 0, but in this case I would have already moved to I plus 1, so this is fine. Fill your tank all the way back up to m gallons of gas at a cost Ci. So here we have been initially provided with an array which is of size n, and each of these indices represent the cost for filling our tank up to m gallons. So the tank capacity is already m gallons, which is initially m, and as we are moving from one city to another, it is getting reduced. But at every city we have a chance to fulfill the tank up to m gallons at a cost of like whatever the cost is here, C0, C1, C2, C3, C4, and so on. So if I'm moving from I to I plus 1, I can, if I want to fill my tank at I plus 1, the cost will be Ci plus 1, which will be incurred for filling my tank up to m liters. So this is it. Also, if the cost is indicated as 0, that means that we cannot fill the tank. That means the gas station is not available at the particular station. We have to determine the minimum cost at which we can move from city 0 to n, and it is also possible that we cannot go from 0 to n. So for example, if all the entries are 0 and I have m equal to 2, I can at max go from here to here and here. I cannot reach this last index. So this is also possible, and if this is the case, we have to return the answer is -1. So the data structure that we'll be using here is a deck, and in this deck we'll maintain a pair such that it will contain two values. One will be the cost of reaching, second will be the city at which it is reaching. And while maintaining the deck, we'll make sure that the cost values are always increasing. And also at any city we will remove the previous cities from which we cannot reach our current city. Because these are useless. Obviously we cannot, if we cannot reach the ith city from this kth city, then it is sure that we cannot reach any of the I plus j cities from this k city. So this particular city is useless, and hence we will remove it from the deck. Okay, and also we need to make sure the cost is always increasing, because if fi is the cost of reaching ith city, if it is greater than fj, j is a city which is farther from I, then that means this is of no use, because first of all I is lesser than j, and secondly I know that fj is less than fi. That means that I have a minimum cost of reaching a farther city from this current I city. That's why I will remove this fi cost from my deck, and as such the two values in the deck, the pair which is containing cost and position, it will always be in ascending order. Okay, so let's see how we are processing this in the coding part. So if m is greater than equal to n minus 1, we already have been provided with m gallons of gas initially, so we would not need to refill it again, because for only in these m liters we will be able to reach the n minus 1th position. In this case our answer will be equal to 0, which is initialized here, so here it will be answered as 0. And after that what I am doing is, initially I am provided with m gallons of gas, right? So I have the option of moving from 0 to m minus 1 without filling it any times. So it is not necessary for me to fill it even one time before I can reach m minus 1th position. So if this is the case, what I am doing is, if a of I equal to 0, that means no gas station. I'll just not process this gas station. And the next line what I'm doing is, I'm checking if my front is greater than my a of I. So if there is a cost which is greater than which I have seen previously, which is greater than my current cost, then that particular cost doesn't mean anything. I can simply pop that out, and when this condition goes false, I can just input my current cost into the deck's front side. So here I'll be pushing, and these will be all in the ascending order. Okay, then let's see what happens in the after this processing. So from m plus 1 to n, in this particular case again I'll check no gas station, then just continue. And all here I'm checking if my deck's back, that means this I am at let's say I am at this position, and there are some gas stations which are already in my deck, and my m is equal to 2. That means if this value are also in the deck, these are some useless values. I cannot use these values to reach this point, right? So I'll be just outputting these values from the deck's back, and until I reach this particular point. So here this is the same thing that I'm doing here. If my deck's back is having a position which is too far away from my current station, then I'll just pop from the back of the deck. Okay, then I'm maintaining a total variable which is equal to ai. Ai is my current station's cost value, and if deck is not equal to empty, the total cost is equal to deck's back dot front. That means here the front the cost of reaching up till here plus the cost of this particular station. So these two things are added here. Then I check if the deck is empty. That means deck is empty and I have not reached my last station. In that case answer will be -1. And at last I'm again processing if my if the front value of the deck is having a cost higher than my current value, then I'll just pop from the front of the deck. At last I'll push the my cost and the position inside my deck. And at last if answer is equal to -1, if answer is not equal to -1, that means from the back this is the cost that is reached. This is the cost that is the minimum in reaching the last position. I'll just output it as this. Otherwise it will be answer will be -1. And this is the particular solution for this particular problem. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below.